Here we are in the graphic design department. Let's move around and meet some of these people.
Nadia King, Beth Garlsworth,
Martin Crouch,
Nick Torrey,
graphic designer, graphic technician,
screen graphics supervisor.
I'm the all-purpose Photoshop guy.
Wait a minute, you know what?
Well,
Okay.
that was Nadia's plan, I think.
Well, the process starts with the set designers giving us a plan of the space that we're filling. We collect references and we measure up all of the areas and come up with a list that has every single sign detailed. I then have to go through and come up with a design that Guy is happy with.
News reports about Superman and what he's kind of doing, kind of how many stations and where the stations are and how they kind of relate to kind of what's happening.
It sort of became quite clear that Brian would be requiring a lot of compositing and putting together of images for the production.
It's very broad. You can be doing hand props,
And don't call me chief.
food packaging,
Superman photos.
decals for an airplane one day, little medical labels. The next day you can be doing toilet signs.
Taking Kevin Spacey's hair off.
So when Brian was trying to choose the comic book cover, we were basically sent files from DC Comics of one of the originals and we recreated it. I think he chose it because it relates very strongly to the image of Superman that appeals best to him. You can see here the costume really relates well to this original comic. On the next page, this was drawn actually by one of our storyboard artists, Chu, who you've met earlier. Chu actually drew out the comic book step by step, which was then colorized to look like original comic book print. We've actually created a Metropolis city map. The film has a lot of geographical context, so there are certain things that are really important to get right about this very early on.
Then we do everything right down to street names. Every street name is original.
Now, how do you decide what street names there are?
Or your friends or your ex-boyfriends, their names end up as street names. It's the worst ex-boyfriend, of course, gets the worst place and so on. This map is something that Lois writes on, then you need to have all that detail there. The current boyfriend gets the best place, of course.
Do you live on the current boyfriend street?
We tend to work on the premise that everything is seen.